Very interesting, my websites, all of them have been hacked except for one. Anyway, this is the case that I had against Berlitz. Martinovich versus Berlitz.yola site. This has been hacked along with all of my other websites. And take a look at today's date. It's Monday, August 15, 2016. Watch what happens when I open this website. That is not my website. This is funny. Let us build your personal escape. Okay. And next. My website, these are the things that should be on that website. Position papers, rebuttals, replies to rebuttal, reply to appeals, things like that. Now there's a personal blog. I don't have a personal blog. This is not my work. Let's see what happens when we open the personal blog for Martinovich versus Berlitz.yolasite.com. Again. There we go. Okay. And this is not written on this website. Motion for reconsideration, Martinovich versus Berlitz. I changed the name to usversusthem.org so that it would be easier to remember than this website. That's a lot to remember. Changed it to usversusthem.org, and here, motion for reconsideration. I really don't want that paper to be seen by anybody. At Paley's website. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Site disabled. Huh. Okay. And this is a paper that I did write, and it was on this website and still is on this website. Motion for reconsideration. That's a page. Huh. Report of a regular bond. That was me. It's on this website. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, and there we go. Now for Assange report to Congress. Again, it's on this website. Oops, so disabled. Now, who do you suppose doesn't want these things to be seen? EatTheCorrupt.com. There's also a link from here, malfeasance. And let's see what happens here. Okay. Fortune Delara, you've done a lot of work here. I guess this cost you a lot of money to get this done. Yeah. This is interesting. There's a page about me here. I didn't make a page like this. View all details. Let's see. I don't think anything's done. BV offers. What's that? Okay, nothing there. Let's try refreshing. Okay. Well, this is interesting. Michelle Havana, Berlitz director, Fortune Joy Delara, general manager. She's not the general manager. Of course, I didn't write that. They did. She's the owner-operator or proprietor. Let's see what happens here. And I predict if I press, by the way, Michelle Havano is an employee at Learning Licks Inc. Probably nothing will happen here today. Okay. And this goes on and on and on and on. There's another page here. Okay. Nothing here that looks relevant. So what this law firm and what this law firm and Learning Licks Inc. has done is they've gone to my website and connected these fake pages or these fake links to drive people to other places. And you're not allowed to do this on Yola, which is understandable. So Yola has closed all of my sites except for one, and I'll show you. Okay, just change my website address. Let's see, try this again. 50, oh, that's the problem right there. This is the email address that goes to all of my websites on Yola. Jude, go. There we go. The password I had there was very difficult to crack. We've probably been trying to do this for a couple of years. This is my son's online website. It's been closed. He makes an online newspaper. This is part of his homeschooling education. If I change something, particularly this, and save that little change I made there, and now publish, it can't be published. Oh, it could be published, okay. Yeah, so that one hasn't been closed down. Now let's look at my sites here. Okay, this is my son's. It's been closed down. This is my son's newspaper. It's been closed down. This is Eat the Corrupt. It's been closed. Invest in the Philippines. It's been closed. BLM, KKK. It's been closed. This one's been closed. Closed. Martinovich versus Bullitt. Closed. For some reason, this is the only one that hasn't been closed. Might be because I'm a silver member on that account. But all of these things have been closed. Why? Because Yola has sent me an email some of them are not sent by Yola, I'm sure. EnglishWithDave.net. Okay, take a look at this. Yola is a California company. Californians do not start out business letters with Dear Sir or Madam. That's England. Most likely this came from, they paid somebody in India to do this. Furthermore, look at the time that it arrived. It was written. Yola chooses not to be your hosting service provider. Your Yola account with login email address. This is to notify you that Yola chooses not to you will need. I've been working with Yola for years, probably 5 years, since I was illegally fired from LearningLet's Inc. They send emails all the time. This is a form email. They would know if somebody would complain about this and say your grammar's not correct. This wasn't written by Yola. And also, Yola does not work on Saturday nights at 45 minutes after midnight. They have regular, Yola will be disabling your account in 7 days. Now, this is my business, and I'll be talking with Yola later tonight. Please review terms of use, particularly with reference to the clause. Now, Yola supposedly has given me a link here and terms of service. Click that terms of service, and it was not found. Now, as I said, Yola is a very good company. They don't do things like this. Furthermore, here's another mistake. Oops. First. Oh, that was odd. It looks like it just disappeared. Okay, there it is. So we have this outrageous grammatical error here. What are then due to the nature of the sites you have created? They don't say what site. Chooses not to, you will, new, blah, blah, blah. We'll do it in 7 days. Okay. You may not use the EULA tool site for the transmission of spam and or any type of viral marketing pyramid scheme. I don't have anything like this on any of my websites. I don't even know how to spam. I have no interest in it. I'm an English teacher. Viral marketing, no. Pyramid schemes, I have no idea. Note that Yola site is free and a paid-for service organization, generally to create and grow professional user role, represent to terminate service. 1080. It's not to host spamming sites meant for bulk clone creation or exposed sites. Okay. And now they're suggesting how to gather the information from my sites and then move them to somewhere else. Okay? Okay. Okay. Here's another thing. Whenever Yola sends an email, they always put a name, a first and last name, not abuse and compliance team. Because then when you want to call them and say, what's wrong, they're going to say, okay, who wrote the letter? And then you say, Yola abuse and compliance team, and they'll say, no, there's nobody here named that. So, it looks like they're getting pretty desperate. Here's another odd thing. I don't have a website called Null. Let's take a look at this. This site reports how many people have been visiting your site, sometimes where they come from. So I've had one visitor at a site called Null. Average time they spend is 5 minutes, 26 seconds. So this is probably where they've launched the spam mail or something like that. I've even looked at my list of sites. There is no site called Null. And now, look at this. This is probably the most telling thing of all. Usversusthem.org. Note the date here. usversusthem.org is where I have the timeline, all the letters that I've written in this case, and now I'm starting to upload their responses. In fact, well, basically all of the evidence. And look what's happened in the last 1 month. Got to be the most boring website in the world, but there have been 98 visitors. In 30 days. That's more than my business website. Here are the sites that here are the pages that they're visiting. Let me bring up the magnifier here. Okay, again, let's go up to the top here so you can get these details. Again, there's that date, 7/5/7. Okay. In the last 30 days, look at all these visitors. Last 30 days, 98 visitors. A lot of people are looking at this site, and here are the pages that they're very interested in. This can tell us a lot here. 82 people, 82 excuse me. Okay, the home page. This is the timeline that tells everything that happened on what date, when I was hired, when I was fired, when I received a letter, when I didn't receive a letter. They're very interested. 82 people have looked at that in the last 30 days. 82 people. That's more than ever. Here's another page they're very interested in. Reply to appeal. They really don't like this page for some reason. Oh, there we go. That's how to do it. Okay, reply to appeal. How many visits? 11 visits for reply to appeal. Motion for reconsideration. 3 visits. And the position. 80 visitors. Now, the point of this long, boring video is to demonstrate that, again, there is malicious intent with this case, Martinovich versus Bowlegs for LearningLits.inc. Here's another site where some letters involved to them are kept. One I wrote to a judge in the NLRC. Not so many visitors there, but there is one page that they're definitely interested in, this one. How to write a letter to a government official and make them do something. Interesting, after I wrote this letter to them, I got my reply after 5 months. I gave him 2 days to do it. He had it there in 3 days. Interesting stuff. And these are from Yola. Well, not Yola. This is, I believe it's from some company in India. I think they've paid a hacker from there. And Yola support update on the press. I'll be talking with them tonight at 10 o'clock. So it will be 8 o'clock in the morning their time. So that's a different issue. All right, that's it for now. Is this affecting business? You might say so. But
You're making a video of when somebody